Hey guys, what's up? Aaron with the Horizon here, back for another, yes, another, I cannot believe it, but another episode of a walkthrough of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. So I went back and took a look at the map, and I think what happened was I missed a section of Frank's story, and that caused me to take a detour that inevitably led me to a point where I couldn't figure out how to progress the game forward. So what I did was I went back, took a look at the map, and after that step with Frank, I think what I need to do is come back over here. So instead of making you guys watch me walk all the way from the Happy Valley campsite to Little Tipworth, this little town, I decided to just go ahead and walk over here and start the video once I got here. But anyway, I think the problem is I missed a key factor in what Steven said when he was talking about in his phone message to Kate that he was going to a bunker. And I think that's probably where I'm going to start the next segment of this story. So I'm going to do a little investigating, see if I can find this bunker, which I think I have a general idea where it is. I think I just walked past it or skipped around it or something. But I do believe it is over here. It's just a matter of me going and checking it out and investigating it. So we're going to jump back into this. This is episode, what is this, 7? 6? 7? I think this is 7. Good grief. Anyways. Thanks for joining again. This is Aaron with the Horizon. Appreciate you guys jumping back in for another, hopefully not confusing, cross your fingers, walkthrough episode of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Okay, so, now that that's out of the way, I think that the bunker is over here somewhere. Only because I have been, like, this is the one section of the map that I don't feel like I did a very good job exploring. So we're going to find this bunker and go from there. Telephone booth. Idea what you are. Bet this door is locked. Okay, definitely locked. I think this leads back, so I don't want to take this road. I believe this is where I got off track the first time. Let's take a look. Yep, here's a map though. We can see right where we are. This is, I think that right there is right where I got off track last time. Because now I'm like exiting Little Yachten by, or exiting Little Tipworth by coming that way. I need to go back the other way. And it may have been the point at which Steven was talking to, I think it was Charlie on the hill, about the tunnel being closed. If you're seeing this and this is the first time you're viewing Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. If this is the first time you're seeing this playthrough of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, you should definitely go back and watch episode 1 through 6. This is a great game with a lot of excellent visuals and a very interesting storyline that I still have yet to figure out. Also, the soundtrack to this game is amazing. The voice acting to this game, amazing. You know, this game is just really well done. The only complaint I've had, and I'm sure you've heard this before, has just been the walking speed. That's really been it. Everything else about this game has been absolutely great. I don't think I explored this over here. Well, I hear a phone ringing, so I'm going to go with no, I did not. Hey, another map.
Jesus, man, what have you done to your face?
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Huh? Again?
phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Closed until further notice. Building has been closed and sealed by the District Emergency Measures Committee.
Hello? Hello, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Clive? Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over. Come on, Clive, where are you? Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. Come in Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
Oh, that sounds positive. Oh, it's a little diner. Yeah, so... Hold on, I hear something. So, keep it in perspective, I missed all of this. And that's why I couldn't get the game to progress forward for me. There was no real next step.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity. It's all over. I don't know how long I've got. Whatever he did, whatever the planes were carrying, it's burning my lungs. Probably some kind of nerve agent. I suspect it's only exposure to the pattern that has kept me alive this long. I'm making my way to Tower 6. I'm going to fuse the signals from the optical array. I just hope I can make it.
The Valley Farm Wholesalers.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give
Not
me...
a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No one tried to do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
Here it is, 607 again. It was the nerve agent. How did it stop all the clocks?
Appleton!
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard, I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need, but then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting his stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, Lord,
Jesus,
get over
Sam!
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest of
it.
us.
No physical
You
contact.
and your stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you.
Holy crap.
Sam?
Is he...
Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Meg, please, you have to understand, it was an accident! Get off her!
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Meg,
get
Charlie,
out of here.
please!
Oh, so he killed someone with a hammer. It's becoming more and more of Fargo the longer I play. I'm just kidding, that was a terrible joke.
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive. Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that? Yeah, I can. But why are you calling? The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days. All right? Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right? All right? I think. Good man. I knew we could count on you. Ah, Jesus, mate. What the hell was that?
Doubt there's anything up here, but let's just take a quick look. Oh, all closed doors, okay. Locked gate. There's the old steam engine sign again.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark, eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
And all of a sudden a train passes by. Okay, not really, but that would actually be kind of funny. Yeah, definitely made it to the rail yard. I think.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
Oh, it's like in the power lines now. That's pretty cool. Oh! This wasn't open before.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum would spare, of course, made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. The fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden, my mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. "It done again, son." That's what he said. "It done again, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal." doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation. You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop. Kate.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
What? Did I just become Kate? I teleported somewhere. I'm at the observatory. Somebody made a few drawings. What the heck? Oh, so these are the observation towers, okay.
On the plane, Stephen leaned across me and pointed out of the window. Down there, he said. That's home. But all I saw were patches of color. I don't think until this moment that I understood that one could contain the other so completely.
Okay, I definitely missed a recording over on this other one, so I'm gonna walk back. At least they're in order now. That was Tower 1. Who even has this many printers?
I watched a butterfly dancing in a strip of sunlight. All of its life contained in a single day. The blink of an eye between the ebb of the darkening tide. Lying there with the pattern curled around me, I saw the inevitability. The necessity of presence born from absence. The constant unfolding.
I can go up these stairs.
I know it didn't mean to hurt any of them. I try and explain why Lizzie tried to leave with her child and why it was wrong to stop her. I try and explain that much of what it did was wrong. It shows me Stephen and Lizzie together. And I'm happy for them. Frank walks his fields with Mary. Wendy and Edward nest together in the orchards of their love. Jeremy lies at peace with his God at last. All of them are happy because they are together. I understand it better now. It is a collector of time. No butterflies.
Huh?
I watched the pattern lean in and time slow to almost nothing. I saw the flame leap from Stephen's hand and the moment hang in the air forever. I watched his face. And in the last second, I almost believe he saw me. He wasn't frightened or angry. I remember his expression, just like I remember it from the first time, early that morning when he woke and, still half sleeping, said, "God, I love you." And I loved him as he entered the fire. And I let him go, knowing I wasn't ready to join him. We have held time to ourselves here in this place. Held the light to the ground because we were afraid of the coming dark. But now we understand that to cling to the light is not living. I've spent my life watching the illumination from a million dead stars reaching for me without grasping this meaning. The light we cast transcends our death. The pattern made by our living creates a bridge across the dark.
Holy crap. Look at all this math.
It reaches out from the shadow of the tower, across the observatory, over the valley, and consumes the world. Everything is light now. Everything has come to rest. The world is scored by the traces we carved into it. Our presence is everywhere, the bridge joining our stories. This world existed before we came to it, and it will continue without us. In the empty fields and houses, our traces radiate, and others will come to dance in the light we cast. We can slip away gently, unafraid, knowing that everything will continue. The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
Oh my gosh, the end of that game was so legitimate. Wow. Okay, so even if I would have had a significant level of confusion and yet excitement about that game, the ending made the whole thing worth it and was absolutely fantastically done. Just the weird combination of finding where Steven was, watching that happen, seeing how Kate had fused with the pattern and was observing him, and then all of the weird stuff happening at the different Valis towers. Gosh, that was so well done. Thanks again for joining me. This has been a playthrough of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. While I did play through the entire game, I have looked up already and I have missed out on several achievements. They're bizarre, weird achievements that you can get. I'm not a big achievement guy though, so that's why I kind of didn't focus on it, just focus more on the gameplay. So you should check it out. You can find it on Steam. You can also find it just online at everybody'sgonetotherapture.com. Thanks again for joining me, and I guess that's it, man. Gosh, that was such a good game. This has been Aaron with The Horizon, the playthrough of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Thanks so much, and we will talk with you next time.